YouTube. Oh no.
A nice 6-person game of RDI and Candyland, which will boot up to a bigger size. All right. Horse race test, everybody. Who's gonna win?
Oh, here we go.
Technically, you're Cyan when it comes to a chat, so we know you're not winning.
Oh no, I'm playing white. Oh no.
I'm great at horses.
Hello, Doorknob. It's you. Goodbye,
Hello.
Doorknob. You're going. Oh, never mind. Oh.
Again, oh my.
Hello? Cyan Gamer,
What?
maybe? I think I'm too far ahead, though. Yep. All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
You were too far ahead unless you went back.
Well, there's always the chance for that happening now.
Bro, D-Theory, what were you doing?
Why the hell are these massive
Like doing
sticks,
white things.
flipping around? Like what the hell?
They're big
Winning
sticks.
twice in a row. I swear to
Yeah,
you.
for some reason, they're the gingerbread men, but they grow really long.
Yeah. Call me the second coming of jovial merriment.
Oh.
My deck is orange too, actually. Yes, it's me. Alright,
Huzzah!
we'll go counterclockwise, so don't mind the turn order thing, because we went clockwise last time. Alright, to go over characters when it comes to it then. I'm playing Cormad the Mighty, one of our barbarians in the Red Dragon Inn, with ally pats. To keep it nice and simple, some of my cards will basically have a little barbarian symbol at the bottom, and when I play them out, I have to put them in this building rage pile. Whenever I get enough cards in that building rage pile to match my little A, B, C, D stuff here, I gain a level of Barbarian Rage. So when I get to put 2 cards in there, I gain a Rage, and I flip it over, which then passively affects my stats from here on. So when I did my first level of Rage, I deal 1 more Fortitude damage. My second level Rage, I deal 2 more Fortitude damage to any card, but I also gain 1 more alcohol from any drinks that I get from here on. And then it keeps going onwards from that end. The highest level, though, I can do 2 damage, but get no drawbacks. Basically deal 2 more damage than normal, but get no drawbacks at that point then on. So,
However, a lot of Cormac's cards discard his current raging pile, not the building rage, but the current one, like
Yep.
his defensive heal cards.
because after I build that rage, after I get the 2 for that there, I move it to my raging pile, which is different from my discard pile. So if I have to shuffle my deck or so, then I'm not shuffling that. And yeah, exactly so. I have ways to interact with that raging pile. Also in the negative side.
Okay,
I
but
want to be
also,
that.
like, so when you flip this, is that you just immediately do 1 damage, or is it boost
No,
1
that
damage
is-
every time
That is
you do something?
passively from now on. Any fortitude hits that I'm doing is +1.
Yeah.
So if you get maxed out, then you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
But-
It's my current level. So if I get down to at the bottom, then it's only that. It's only that one right there.
Yeah. It overrides.
Got it.
Yeah. Different tiers. It's not building passives altogether. I'm not doing 11 fortitude damage plus whatever the card does.
Yeah, because I mean, just this one alone doing 3 extra, but you get +2 alcohol from any drink that makes you take alcohol is insane enough as it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's tiers, and exactly so. Like it's whenever I have in both the building rage pile or the raging pile. That all counts together for how this is gonna go, basically, when it comes to it.
Yeah, because the building rage. So yeah, the building rage is basically I'm raged, but I haven't got enough cards to flip over a next tile, so it's not in the raging pile.
Yep.
Got it.
Because in essence, it basically means I need 2, I need technically 5, I need technically 8, I need technically 11 in total.
Yeah, this makes some funny shenanigans though, of like if you have 2 in the building rage because you need 3 to flip over a next tile, and you discard your rage pile, you can immediately go down to just A instead of going down to completely things because you discard your rage pile, and then your building rage immediately goes into raging for the 2.
I'm a scale 1 cumulative character when it comes to it.
Very fun.
But otherwise, I don't have necessarily 2 weird cards. I have some unique ones, which I'll get to show off later, but nothing too weird for my actual card flavor itself.
Yeah.
Going onwards, we're going counterclockwise. So Crimson.
playing Greppa. Gallonbard, basically a lot of her mechanic is with side deck. Some of her cards will inflict mockery, and so basically you pull from here, draw the card, and then they have an instant effect, and then they just kind of sit around, kind of like Murgath Blessings.
Yeah,
I mean-
and the sit around effect is usually take some negative effect, discard a card, gain extra alcohol, pay Greppa money, but then you get a positive that helps with the original negative effect.
Yep.
Yeah, like if the original effect is like take 2 alcohol, you might get like you gain 1 alcohol, but you pay gold to Greppa or something like that.
Yep. Main thing usually is that these mockeries, the better effect will either harm the player, or just like help the player on base, or help the player and Greppa by extent, more often than not.
Yeah.
So that's
Like
where it
we
comes to be.
Lose 2 fortitude, then at any time you can discard a sometimes or anytime card to gain 1 of those back.
Yep. Is the mockery will just stay in front of you until Greppa interacts with it, or until you interact with it. So, yeah, there's that. Happy!
Alright, so I'm playing Moira the Songstress. This is a modded character, and
Yep.
from what I can understand, she can imprint cards by placing these melodic echo on them, and that improves her cards, like the effects of her cards, and she seems to be about denying people the ability to do stuff.
Oh boy, White Hot 2.0. Do note, this is all of our first times playing with this character. We're trying her out just using the modded table. So,
Yeah, and another thing to be important is when you imprint the card, it goes in front of you instead of in her hand with the token on top of it, very similar to Petra's plots, where it does not count towards her hand.
I'm guessing they probably made this mod a little bit ago, considering how they don't have, like, a little, like, thing on top of the player mat for it. But, it's on the rules, and we all know about it, so we'll be good.
Yeah, to put simple, this is Petra the Devious, except for she has limited tokens to do it, her plots, and her plots aren't discarded if she doesn't use them the same turn. That's pretty much what it is, if anyone's played against Petra before.
Or, for easier layman's terms, you have a free card space on top at any time, basically. And you'll just
Doesn't matter
use
what
it as you
type
see
of card
fit.
it is. And action sometimes, anytimes, whatever it is, play it. Just imprint it and then play it whenever.
Yep. Cat.
I'm playing Kronos the Time Mage from Battle for Greyport. He is a vanilla character, so no gimmicks, but his special actual card gimmicks are stuff like being able to pull an exact card out of discard, being able to repeat a phase, that kind of stuff for time shenanigans.
I have to do this for the timeline. Punches you 3 times over. I love Kronos. Alright. Annie, your first Red Dragon in-game in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you playing?
Anyway, I am the Lich King. Very simply, I only have 13 fortitude instead of the usual 20. However, I have my 5 fingers that I may detach. If I detach a finger, I can ignore the effect of a card that affects my fortitude or alcohol. This counts as a sometimes, so it can be ignored by something, it can be negated rather, by something like an I don't think so. 3 of my fingers have a ring on them, which I can use instead of gold and pay you with a finger. My cards are mostly okay, a lot of gambling based, but some of them change whether I have attached fingers or detached fingers. So I shall mostly be trying to keep myself alive while spilling drinks on the floor.
Mhm.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Exactly so. Then, going onwards, I lost character for now. D3 is playing.
Dr. Turkey? Turkey?
Turkey.
Turkey's funnier. I know it's Turkey, but Turkey's funnier. Turkey over here has some patience that they're awaiting desperately the need for aid, but I'm just gathering supplies as we play. I have a limited number of supplies, and I can use the supplies to get special effects off of those cards. It looks like many of my cards, when I play them, I'll be able to apply one of these and just get to hold on to them onto my card. And at my leisure, let's see, at my leisure, yeah, I can put those supply tokens down to get whatever effect is on the card. Or, no, that's not right. You may, at any time, you may spend medical supplies from your playmat to treat a waiting patient. When you do, take the card in your hand. It counts as a card of the indicated type and counts with your hand size. I only get new patients at the beginning of my turn. If one or both patient slots above your playmat are empty, I reveal patients to fulfill the empty slots.
Yep.
There. Get that out of the way. I don't have
One of the only non-magical healers in RDI lore.
Yep. And there is a few ways for you to gain other patients via cards whenever it comes to it too. So
sure.
You'll have ways to draw outside of that, so it's not fully
They
restricted.
have a lot of cards that are like, or a few cards that are like, discard any number of waiting patients, then refill your patient.
Yep. Otherwise, we are playing with Drink at 8, as decided by random die beforehand. So, without further ado, let us get on with this here. It is Cormad's mighty turn. Now, to begin with, though, before I discard or draw, Greppa, out of universe for winning last game, tip the wench.
It seemed personal.
To Cormag.
Goodness gracious. You know, I won this in the gladiator pit, actually. I'm paying with gold from the inn.
See, we're repeating the same chain of events. Pettiness followed by pettiness.
As it always does. Hey, pettiness goes a long way now. Also, we're all using just base gold, but honestly, I'm just kind of going here. I want to start the game.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm going to discard one card. I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I should also note, I have 2 types of symbols. If there's like one little barbarian token symbol on there, it will go into my rage pile. But if there's 2 like this, I can add an additional card if I want. So I can continue building more rage when it comes to it then. Just one card,
And
though.
it's important to note, you said it, but for everybody else, it is a requirement if that symbol's in there, it must go in your rage pile. You do not choose to put it there.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have no way to get around it, or so. So anyway, then, if we're talking about grudges from before... Hey, cat! No, I'm not gonna be that mean, then. I want to be mean for any. Well, sorry. Hey, Tercy. I'm bored. Let's fight.
What's up?
I'm bored. Let's fight.
I feel like that's accurate. Like, Tercy's preparing their medical equipment, and it's like, what's that? And see a fist coming towards their face.
Cormad the Barbarian like a cat, like, no, you can't fight here. No, stop it.
Well, yes, there is a doctor in the house. I'm ready to ignore his actions. Affect your fortitude, alcohol content, or gold. I may discard a waiting patient.
Would you like to discard a waiting patient?
I don't want to. This one's pretty good. This one, I don't like this one. Be gone, foul goblin.
I'll cheer the dying adventurer, but not you with the headache.
Yeah, go home. Take a freaking Tylenol.
Now, exactly as Kat had said right there, that is ignoring my card's effects, but cards with, but once again, must be placed in the rage pool instead of my discard pile.
I think the theming here is supposed to be you're like, I'm fight, but Tercy is so busy healing this goblin, because it's like, there is a doctor here, that it, completely dodges all of Cormac's shit.
I mean, look, I'm calm right now. I can be reasonable. I'm not raging yet. Alright, once again, we're going counterclockwise, because we went clockwise last time. So, Greppa! Actually, after I order my drinks, because I'm getting way ahead of myself. In that case, then, Greppa, take a drink!
All of Tercy's discarded patient cards are, like, quick healing themed, because they didn't want Tercy to seem like a shit doctor.
I mean, they are from the Shady Healers Guild.
Yeah, they specifically are like, don't go to the Shady Healer Guild, idiot. That's, like, one of their cards.
I mean, yeah, and I'm pretty sure they referenced it in, like, a few of the events, too. Alright, I took a shot of rum, so that is my turn. And we go to Greppa. What have you discarded, Greppa? 5 cards?
Yep. No,
You have
4.
drawn
I played lunch before.
Did you just not like those cards?
The cards
Particularly,
don't
I had
like you
too many
either.
actions in hand, you know. Well, anyway. Oh no, it's a dagger in the back, a dagger in the feels. You know, that's how it goes, right?
Dude, Kronos,
Okay, so I lose 2.
and you're getting mocked. How are you getting mocked today? Would you like to read it out?
Yeah, grab
You'll do anything, won't ya? Huh.
And I will have temporal comeuppance.
So, hit that, first and foremost then.
And yeah, I loan gold to myself all the time.
So, let's do this in order here. Hit bat for 2 on Drepa.
Oh boy, do I have a good one for you.
So, first and foremost, you're still taking 2 damage. I want to do this accounting here.
Oh yeah, I am.
2 damage.
And I technically need to do the mockery first because that resolves as well, so I'm gonna do that. But that's pay from in the inn, so I pay the inn with the inn, and I pay you 1 from the inn, which was just on runic. So there you go.
Everybody has read your gold, but Kronos, being the time mage, is getting money from the future. Alright, so the mockery is resolved, it stays in front of you, and you get mocked again from Drepa.
And yep, beautiful, which is
You've got a
indirect
face
face
we
only
all
roll.
could love.
2 alcohol content.
And then I will play. Yeah, I'll take over. You get some rest. Thanks, other me.
Anytime, gain 1 fortitude and lose an alcohol.
Wow, nice.
All right.
Here
Should
you go,
note,
Repa.
you can do the shake it offs at any time as well, for everybody to know if they do get mocked.
Yep.
So in that case, that is Drepa's action. So, would you like to order a drink?
Think so, yeah. Drink for the barbarian.
Why, yes.
Wizard wine?
I mean, perfect for you if you want it.
Yeah.
Effectively a swing of 2. That's a 4 alcohol.
That's 4 alcohol content.
Oh, 4 alcohol. Yep.
I did say swing of 2, so that might have been in your head. So first and foremost, it is
Anyway,
reveal the top 2 cards of your character dead. So
You
not in
gotta-
your hand, reveal it out.
Combat, karaoke, and gambling. I'm in. I wonder which one they'll choose.
Sure.
Wow, who would have guessed?
Ow. I love singing and beating people up with maces and my mites. Alright, in that case then,
Alright.
Moira.
Oh boy.
I am curious to see, because
happy with-
honestly, I have not seen any of the modded stuff. Outside of
I'm
our own
happy
mods.
with-
Well, that's
Just-
not modded cards at all!
They have 1 modded card at the bottom. We can all.
Oh, okay.
I apparently drew an extra card.
Skip the next turn on energy. I mean, you didn't play anything, so honestly, that's fine.
I'll just keep it in the discard, I guess.
All good.
It was
all
one of
good.
the gambling I'm pretty sure.
If you, they're interesting. So they have passives depending on how many melodic echoes they have out.
Yeah.
Because that's what this game. And this card's not considered cheating. This daring diversion, it's labeled gambling. Take control. Pick a player. They must skip the next turn in the round of gambling. If there are 2 or more melodic echoes, pick an additional player.
Feels like it's cheating.
That is
but okay.
so... Does that sound balanced at all?
I think if it was labeled cheating, it was, because it's like, there's a... It makes me think of a what's up your sleeve, but weaker, because you're just making them pass 1 round. So having a weaker what's up your sleeve that can make people pass around.
I can see the thing with that, but I'm thinking about the two. Well, actually, no. Yeah, if you don't empower anyway, then that's flavor. I'm just thinking about, if multiple people get out, but then less gold in the pot, so we're fine.
Yeah, because this just makes them pass a singular round, which is why I think it's fine. I just think it should be labeled cheating. That's all.
I get. Alright, go on then. What do you got for us, Moira?
Alright. I'm going to play Gleaming Tides. Each other player pays you 1 gold. I may imprint a card.
So, everybody pay gold first and foremost?
Which one do I want to...
Well, you know what? Believe it or not, sometimes my patients actually pay me. I can use when I'm about to lose the gold, use gold from the inn rather than your own stash.
Yep. That's gold from the inn, and what's that at the bottom left of your card right there? It is an ingredient. An
Yep.
ingredient, like the chef. It is...
A salve.
An ingredient to fix people.
I mean,
It's the
it's not
juice.
wrong.
It's your juice.
It's my juice.
I'll imprint that one.
And they are imprinting... That's okay, I'll get you back.
Which allows me to affect...
I guess it
sometimes
it doesn't
an action
say-
sometimes or anytime card that affects your fortitude.
it doesn't say if it's face up or face down.
May put one
just-
card from her hand in front of her and place them on it. No.
I would assume it's face down, but it doesn't say.
That's my guess, considering that's how most of them go anyway.
I mean, sure. I guess y'all know what that one is.
I mean, well, what's set this table ruling out then? Do we think it should be face up or face down?
I can just. I'm
Either
gonna go.
way. I mean, if
I
it's-
say face down because
I think
Petra's
so.
face down, but I'm gonna go bother Cedric.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going off Petro, then yeah, makes sense to have it face down.
Fine enough for now then, but otherwise that is your action. So if you want to, order a drink, please.
Is there anyone without a drink? No, there is not. So, I think the big guy needs a drink. Wow, I am horrible at placing stuff down. And then my drink is
Alchemist Artisanal Ale.
I haven't lost any health. So I guess I just gained 3 alcohol content.
Yes, you.
So, hilariously, you wanna know what that means, Happy? you get another ticker on the funny stats chart. Fortitude gain when you're full health. That's a 1 for you. All right, Dad. How many cards are you discarding? Just so everybody can keep up.
I discarded 2 cards, so that left me with 2 in my hand, and then I drew 5.
There you go. Just gotta keep up with everybody for the sake here.
And I'm gonna play. Okay, guys. Well, I had to send that arrow volley somewhere. I didn't catch any of you complaining in the dungeon. Each other player loses a fortitude.
1 fortitude. I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this. That arrow was a very good shot, but my turn. Hit that for 2.
Oh boy, do I have a good one for you.
Ain't no way.
Kronos is just a victim of everything right now.
Did mommy nature armor?
Another 2. And also, to address my thing, that goes into my rage pile, and I'm getting upset! I am level 1 of rage now. So anytime I would hit somebody for fortitude, it's now +1 now.
Did Tercy and the Lich King lose theirs? I just want to make sure.
I did.
I did.
Yep.
Then,
Wait, didn't you want me to your armor? Lose 2 fortitude.
drink. I already lost it.
Okay.
Drinks from the future.
May play this card during the order of drinks phase of your turn. Order 2 drinks for free!
The wench?
One
The wench
drink
is
for
old.
Moira.
She aged well.
Well, yes, that's what happens when you go years in the future. That's what aging
Yeah, but I
is.
think
It
it's
came
funny
free
that
with your
I
wife.
think it's funny that I know, but it's funny that the wench is still there after all that time.
And I got a nice water. Unless anyone
Water,
wants to
nice.
take it.
I will animate
Drink
beverage.
that water.
Hold on.
Um,
Yep. You may play this card after another player reveals a drink. Instead of its usual effects, the drink has the effects to lose 3 fortitude!
Man, Lich King, how old is that? I think it's gone flat. Like its weapons aren't working at all, dude.
Sad.
Ah.
Dang.
You animated the drink, but it's gone flat, so it gets tossed anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
You know, like, it ran out of batteries. It just
I'm
took
imagining
like 2
because it's
steps and then
old.
died.
It just sort of
rapidly aging it that like it's alive, but it's like just super old and just like barely functioning.
Goodness.
I see that drink, that water's been staying around for a while.
What were you saying, dearie?
I didn't.
I thought you were saying something more. Well, either way, it would be your turn, though.
Yep, it is now your turn.
Fun. Okay. Right, I'm gonna discard one of these.
Oh wow, the table isn't being mean to the Lich King if I looked at the center this time. It actually just says it himself.
Draw 2.
Very cool.
Oh, it's not the Lich King, it's the Lich King.
I don't know why it had it out for the Lich King so badly. Like, he's a goofy old man. If you're not playing the boss fight version.
Random chance per instant.
Hey,
He's back to the
Kronos.
Lich King now.
High five.
What did I do to like all of you guys? Holy shit!
Hey, you just AoE'd. I just hit that. What? It's just convenient that everybody else also had something for it too.
No, I'm just saying that 2 actions have been thrown directly at my face.
Fair enough.
Action was random. Then it was the 2 hitbacks. The 2 hitbacks.
Time made me a skeleton, and now time will die.
Average Saturday morning cartoon villain, watch it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's
Right.
that or like an old shonen villain who just does evil stuff for the fun of it.
Wouldn't even be the
that
first time.
is my action. So drink time, and I give one to the sire.
And then your drink will be
My drink will be an
Ogre.
ogre brew. The worst drink I could possibly have drawn. Let's see.
oh, that's a 3 for you or a finger on the side.
I think it will have to be a finger, to be honest. I'll happily lose a thumb. What is this now?
I think you should
Ignore
not
it.
do that.
You're playing your finger as if it's ignoring a drink, and the Wednesdays you should stop playing with the drinks. So you're still taking it unless you want to pop another finger.
Not quite. My poor deadly ass. Wait, hang on. Let's throw him that way.
Yeah, there you go. You did. In that case, then,
All sorted.
sad. All right, Dr. Tercy, would you like to see what your next patient is?
I kind of would, just a little bit. Let's see. Apparently, it's an alkaloid with a sprained wrist. Huh. Oh. That bend ain't right. That bend ain't quite right. It's a little bit too far.
And
That's a little bit past the 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Also-
Discard and draw. Be gone
Every
from my
patient
hand.
has a little flavor text of what they're saying.
Yep. I'm never
I'm never gonna hit the end of this, am I? No.
Like, I love how, like, I love to think, like, everybody is crowding around the table, like, ooh, that's a very bad sprain, versus the adventurer with 1 HP on the adjacent table.
It's the last hit point that counts.
Like, actually actively dying in a much worse state, and nobody's paying attention to them.
They did it to themselves.
Yay.
Triumphant the rookie adventurer seems like she's better off, not gonna lie.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
she's just high on adrenaline at that point. She did win at 1
He
HP.
needs,
Chelsea just,
he needs more medical supplies.
Chelsea
Look,
just turns
look,
around and
tell you
goes,
what,
"You're not,
everyone,
you're,
it's time for your checkups.
like, you're not unconscious.
Everyone,
you're not
including you.
rolling."
Take a fortitude. Also, everybody, pay me 1 gold.
No, my god!
Oh,
Does anybody get hit with a doesn't heal, or did everybody take my? I think everybody took my thing to the face.
everyone healed, I think, yeah.
Everyone heal.
I mean, if
You're
I'm looking at the
welcome.
wads, then yeah, pretty much everybody did take your thing to the face.
Yep,
Okay,
I think
so I'm at 14,
Yeah.
15, so that's everybody. All right, awesome. Thank you all for your patronage. I appreciate you. Now, you know what? I appreciate you so much. I want to buy everyone a round of drinks. So we're gonna pay a gold to the end. And you know what? I love it. I'm gonna do it twice.
Oh boy!
Jeez.
To
I
read it.
love
guys,
financial
names. I
spending
don't
immediately
remember
as I
his
get
name.
my paycheck.
I'm using your money to pay for your own drinks. Don't worry about it. 1,
I love
Dude.
being a third party.
3, 4,
Does
and
drink
then my
cost
native drink. So, oh, once you look at that, everybody gets 1. Yay!
Drink costs 1 gold, right?
I'll take mine.
No,
When
that's only
drink
the
that empties
one
out.
that you have to pay.
A drink for everybody. I'm being fair.
I meant
We have
like
drinks
on,
left
on,
still.
on my normal turn, how much would drink cost?
Nothing.
When
Oh.
it says order a drink, you just take it from the drink pile.
hmm
Free.
That's a free. You get 1 drink to pass out for free, and then a lot of characters usually have cards that cost money to
Right.
get extra ones on top of the free.
Yep. so
Yeah, that's
just
what I
right
was
now.
worried. That's what I was worried about. But no,
You're good.
Yep. Either
I
way,
have plus.
now it's time for me to drink my own drink. What do I get? A light ale. All right.
I was about to say, if you
Okay.
get like around on the house and everybody has to drink again, I'm going to cry.
It would have been funny. Either way, though, it's your turn.
Gourmet.
Go on, Cormac.
I'm getting the John clip. I'm getting a little upset. I'm getting a little upset.
John's getting upset.
John's getting upset. I don't want to gamble. I don't like gambling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. Damn it, dude. Well, I don't rather not pass, so gambling, everybody.
Gambling, huh?
I'm trying to relax here.
Moira will ignore the round of gambling.
Hold
Are
on.
we-
Okay, pick up.
We going,
Yeah.
we going in turn order?
There we
Oh,
go.
that's- Sigil?
So here, yeah, I'll just drag things around. Has everybody paid up? Which chain? You need to pay up.
Alright, yes.
Pay a figure?
Yep, you can just put it in the little middle console here that we have that keeps it organized. Yeah, you just put it all on our little player things there.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and because, you know, it's counterclockwise, I'll just drag around Greppa.
You know what? A winning hand.
A winning hand. Next card
Wow.
played must be cheating.
Ooh.
I'm gonna drag around because we need to go over this. Kronos.
Yep.
Yeah, I said I passed, and that's why I went ahead and moved it to the Lich King.
I did not
Okay.
hear that. Okay, fair enough. Which chain?
Sorry, I should have said it louder. My goal was just to grab it and move it faster while I said I passed.
Yeah, but once we really had tonight to where people don't know what's going on unless you say it out.
Yep. Yep.
I can't play anything.
Oh, pass. Cersei.
I passed.
Man, this sucks. I should just not gamble ever. Take your damn gold. I'd rather at least have interaction on this way when it comes to it.
Yeah, winning hand just says nah. Like, suck to suck.
I'm getting upset. Well, at the very least, I'm buying drinks for my friends, so yes, I will still spend the gold though. Spend the gold to order 3 drinks. Everybody's pretty healthy on their pile. Actually, not necessarily. You get 1s, you get 2, you get 1s, you are 2. Hey, Dreppa! Congrats on the win right there.
Victor?
A pot of tea? I think I will take that. And we go on to Dreppa's turn. I also need to log that as a positive drink. I need to put that actually.
Anyway, we all knew it was coming. Combat karaoke!
Wait, draw and discard first. That's an action.
Oh, wait, right. I need
It's not any time.
I wonder what you're gonna play next.
I wonder.
I
I mean, it's not like you
wonder.
didn't already know the card.
I wonder.
Anyway, combat karaoke!
Goodness gracious. Alright.
Oh, who's going in now?
Ooh, okay,
Cormad and Moira, hydrogen bomb versus chopping baby.
Cormac, Turkey, you wanna back me up here?
I was joking! I'm ready for!
Did you just say turkey?
You offered.
Yeah,
Yes,
turkey.
Turkey.
Here's your gold.
Thank you.
Damn it, I'm already at 5 gold again, dude. This sucks. I should have just not gambled, I'll be honest with you. This sucks.
There is something beautiful about you needing to gamble and probably having a very strong gambling hand. I was like, that looks kind of unfortunate, right? I mean, surely they have a cheating card, right?
No, I
Like-
literally discarded my gambling cards too. I just didn't have any other actions. Just order
Oh,
your
that's
damn
absolute
drink.
cinema. Absolute cinema.
Right, thank you.
Dark Ale with a
Dark Ale with
chaser
a
of
cleanser.
1.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's actually no, it's way better for the drink count to not to happen so I don't lose a gold. That's actually good in my favor. Very, very good. Alright. Moira time.
Alright. Well, I don't care about gambling cards.
No! Actually, yes! Wait.
Oh, Tiny says they're face up.
For your what's his face? Or your imprint. So yep, alright.
Yep.
Good to know.
Because Tiny works with Sad Dragon frequently.
Okay.
Cool. If it's face up, it's face up.
We have developer confirmation. It is face up.
Damn, you just managed to
It's
get
now-
that on the fly. That's...
Okay.
How'd you find out?
I messaged in the Discord for the people who make this and put the custom characters in, and I just went in custom characters and went, "Yo, is Moira's stuff face up or face down?"
Oh, cool.
You know, you could act like you have more Riz naturally though.
Yeah, you could be like, oh, I know the creator, he's a cool boy, and like, but no, you just
No fun, no fun. Anyway, Moira, what are you doing?
Before I do anything, how would when a card requires a certain amount of melodic echoes, would
You
the card
start with
melodic-
6.
Yeah, but
says.
because I don't have when a card needs a certain amount to be imprinted with the melodic echo, would
Okay, so if they're
would
two
that
or
melodic
more-
echo be used or no? If I didn't play the card that it's imprinted on.
This is what we get for not having to I would take it as that is. Okay,
Like, are you saying you need you need that card plus 2 more imprinted cards, or just that card and another card?
That
Cool.
card
That's
and
option.
1 melodic echo to be in play.
I mean, it says you start with 6 melodic echoes, so I think that is just in play.
I mean, 2 or more melodic
that would make a
in
lot
play.
of cards that say 2 or more in play very strong at the beginning, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
which
Are
So
you
I think,
asking
like-
if you play the card, does it count for its own effect as in play? Is that what the question?
Well, okay, so like what I'm saying is I'm going to play like a different card.
Uh-huh.
And it says if there's one or more melodic echoes in play, then you know, gain one additional of the effect.
You've already got
Oh,
one,
well,
so
I
that,
mean-
Yeah, the way I
no
hear
matter which
melodic
one-
echoes is the one imprinted. That is a melodic echo in play. So if you play it, you have this one right here in
Like,
play. So therefore, it works.
Like, if I played this card, would that get rid of this card with the melodic echo, or would
No,
No.
because it's just asking if you have it in play. You're not spending it.
Okay.
It's like
in play this happen.
It's like in other card
Okay.
games how you might have like if you have another dragon in play, do this, and you know it just doesn't touch it. It's just it's a conditional.
Yep, it's just checking if you meet the condition. It's not saying that you're spending it.
The only time
Alright.
this goes away is once you use the card.
Is
Two.
Also,
okay, so
yes.
you know what? I can respect someone who yields Starlight Echoes. I'm gonna choose Turkey. Pick a player. You each gain one additional fortitude. If there's one or more melodic echoes in play, then you both gain one additional fortitude.
Yay!
Overhealing.
Well,
Put
I'm
that
taking
up
that on your
one.
counters then.
On a counter, yep.
And that allows me to imprint another card.
This
Which
is
then means the "That's okay, I'll get you back" is now active too.
this is one thing I have found issues with the custom characters on here is the fact that they have, especially Sad Dragons, even though he makes it, is he does the bare minimum on the back of the thing and then doesn't do like card specific notes and like details and stuff. Like if it's face up or face down, he just says just do it.
I need to
I'm
make
willing
a
to bet they also
PDF
haven't done
of
the whole
cards
playtesting that we have, where we just kind of like find the weird interactions just by virtue of playing the game with the cards. I'm willing to bet they just don't have a lot of time on these, just because there's so many. There's no way.
And even then, it's not even that. It's simple stuff like putting the card face up or what melodic echoes in play means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they haven't playtested, so they haven't had the need to do this. So because they haven't done the playtest, how would they know to explain this? They're always playing with each other, probably, right? If they do that much.
Either we might be assuming on their side that we tried for our experience of making our custom stuff. You saw how much text I fit into my reference batch card or so on its own. And I've tried to avoid weirder interactions at the very least when it comes to card text. But either way, what I said, this is why I wanted to just keep it to one modded character at the very least. We're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at the very least, for this interaction, successful, we understood what it is for now. Good?
Hey.
Good.
Yep.
Alright, so order a drink.
Yep. What? Okay, yeah. That's going right to you, Crimson.
Thank you, thank you.
And this would be
I will find
wine.
Classy. Hey, Cruzy.
Yeah.
Tip the winch.
You fatherfucker. The grudge withstands throughout games. It is timeless. It is eternal. We've always been at war with Teal, or with Cyan.
Don't
Six
mess with
nations
time
live in
wizards.
peace until the Cyan nations act.
That's really tempting because it's funny.
You're going to get to tip the wench back and make me tip again. I know it.
No. I'm gonna... Yeah, and it's a smart play. I'm gonna play Cormac. That's not what I meant from learning from your elders.
2. Yep.
Yeah, it's just funny because you're punching yourself on the card, so it's very fitting to play it on you.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's for me. That's for me. I do love it though.
Then I'm going to order a drink for Tercy.
Ah.
And drink myself Dark Ale.
This is a pretty white start, I must say. Oh, besides the one bad drink for finding exactly so, but we'll see what revenge she gets right now. Witch King.
Well, don't think. I don't need that. No, I think I'm good. So, actually, no, we can discard this. Don't need this one this time. So we'll draw 2. That was the wrong cards. I don't know how that happened.
Now into the chart.
That's a draw from the rotten deck.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Did someone say gambling?
Let's go gambling.
Oh
I
boy,
just-
here we go.
Aren't you a little young for this, Kronos?
And just to make it
Let's put this down
spicy,
here.
we'll bet my own pinky.
Really?
Really?
Actually,
Interesting.
you already popped it off. Oh, had you pop it? No, you popped off your thumb
Nope, they
before.
pop the thumb. Because
Yeah.
you can use stuff you've already popped off for money.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
we
so-
can- we'll just play it both.
If you had already popped off the thumb, then I don't think me or Cruzy would have both gone. Really?
Good point.
Yeah, I'm paying with the in.
Oh, nobody gets hurt playing this game. I pass. I am not doing this.
Grandpa?
Now, vicious digs. Don't rest themselves.
I mean, even with
people are out of
people with
morale.
knowing, we have a big enough table. That's still a 3-person.
That's funny.
All good.
So, Witch King in control then. Do you want to click the green button?
Yes.
Ah, I'll just drag around. Tercy.
Huh. I pass.
Well, in that case then, Moira, you have to play, or a Witch King will win the pot.
Gambling.
3 gold.
I'm in.
You are in. Witch King.
What's that? You said gambling.
Witch King takes control. Percy.
I pass.
Passes. Moira. Must
Gambling.
play.
I'm in.
Moira does play. They are in. Witch King.
Let's do it again. However, go away, Moira.
So it's just Cersei and the Witch King.
Gambling, I'm in.
Cersei. Taking control. Witch King.
I need a new hand. That one appears to have run off.
Takes control.
wow.
Cheats.
Draws.
And draws 3 cards from the character deck.
Dang, that's crazy.
This
Cersei.
is an insane round of gambling.
Well, I think I'll stick with this hand. Take control of a round of gambling.
And an interesting condition for the other one.
Did you say gambling?
Oh, goodness gracious. Cersei. This is for 3 gold, people!
It's all yours.
The Witch King wins the pot after much error and 2 lost hands.
Hooray!
Here, if you want, sweetie, you can hit this button that says claim the pot.
Ah,
And it automates it for you.
convenient. Convenient, but
Also, just because I'm vaguely annoyed at the moment, I'm gonna sack a bandage, and just play this. I'm just gonna play this on you real quick. You know, Lich.
Oh no, my sprained hand that I just lost!
oh no, my hand. Wait a minute. There's still a little bit of magic in here.
So, 1 damage, but if any fingers are attached, gain 2 fortitude.
So I lose 1 and gain 2.
Yay!
Yes, you got hit with a bench
Quite,
wall.
quite what I said. You think you know how to spray a hand? You want me to show you?
Oh no, your wrist! How awful! Click. Detach.
Detaches, slaps.
World's most intimidating Witch King plays you a gentle, friendly game of gambling and then just crats their hands afterwards.
Okay.
But you don't tell you crack your knuckles to be intimidating. You're just actually spraying your two witchy hands.
In that case, for my, let's see, who shall we order for? Ah, we shall
Everyone is
order
pretty
a
well
drink for-
stacked.
Except the time. So, and then it's time to drink my own drink.
Troll swell.
I hate it.
Or as Crimson loves to call it, swole troll.
I should.
The swell trail.
If you reduce a -1, does that make it 0 or does that make it -2?
It would make it... When you say reduce, it reducing alcohol content?
No, reduce a numeric effect.
It would make it 0 because it's you're reducing the fortitude loss.
Oh, I'm holding this troll swill, but my grip isn't what it used to be.
Reduce all numeric effects of a drink you're about to drink by 1 for each detached finger. So you have 1, so exactly so.
Nothing happens. Hooray!
Yeah, the way to look at a lot of those reduces is it just sends it closer to 0.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would be, so I had to check.
Alright, Tercy. You've gotten away with 2 patients. The adventurer is still on 1 HP. Who's your next patient?
Who will you be saving before the adventure?
At this point, you might as well just send them out. I don't think you're saving them anytime soon.
Just give them, like, some broccoli.
E3?
What's up?
It's the beginning of turn to CC.
Your turn.
Gravitation.
Let's see who you're gonna save before.
A giant with a hangnail. Oh god, that hangnail is brutal.
That is a mess too.
The
Clearly,
shield is
offensive.
too small for me. You can have it. Huh.
You're
Interesting.
reduced by 2.
Interesting. Alright, well, time to draw my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holding on to the 2 you have in hand. Easy.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
2 of them.
Yeah, see.
Okay.
Yeah, see.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a cat, see.
Alright.
Yeah, see.
Alright. Let's get you patched up, eh? Pick another player. They gain 2 fortitude and pay you 1 gold. Let's see. Honestly, time traveler, you're looking a little worse for the wear.
Oh, thank God.
Rolling earlier.
I'd say the barbarian looks worse than the time traveler. I don't know.
All right.
Look, I can't make away with too much gold now. Just saying.
Yeah, no,
Imagine having above 13 fortitude.
You can't complain. I worked for this. You literally just built different.
I will find a bone to pick no matter what.
I
and then
I will just
going
get
to also
angry.
play emergency triage. It says you may discard up to 2 waiting patients. I choose 0.
Correct.
Lich King makes skeleton joke.
There you go.
Cormac Rage Tile D.
Get whatever he wants.
Just gonna hold on to that for a little bit.
Yep.
In the meantime, let's go drinking. Who's empty?
Nobody.
Two. Everyone's looking pretty healthy. All right, who has the most HP?
I mean, I wonder why. Because somebody ordered a bunch of drinks last turn, and then I also ordered. No!
I wasn't gonna give it to you, but then you were talking, and I was like, nope, you're trying to bribe me.
The spite goes on.
With a chaser.
Yeah, with a chaser.
With a
With
chaser.
a chaser.
Wow. Actually,
Wow.
Those are some great drinks. Let me mix them for you.
So it's now a 4, in essence.
Huh. Well, no.
Alcohol is sterile. Nah, stop playing with the drinks. The spike goes both ways.
Pain pickle.
The spike goes both ways. Also, you're pretty healthy on your own.
Yeah. However, I can still play this now. We're gonna do this. Take that and call me in the morning. I'm losing fortitude from a card played by another player. In this case,
Yeah.
the Lich King.
That's to a drink. That's technically the drink, not from the Witch King.
Still a drink though.
Yeah.
It's from the top.
Because I'm adding it to the drink. I'm not doing
Adding
anything
it to
to
the
you.
drink, hitting you with it.
Fair
It's
enough. I
direct,
guess.
it's indirect, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Call
Ask
me
him. Like
next time I
Oh,
slap
it's
you in the
kinda like-
face with a high five, call me.
Oh wait, actually, so that means that like the animate drink, like the change it and make it -3 fortitude instead of whatever normal effects are, that would also not be a smash.
But you specifically ignored the drink that time, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
but just
mean,
like if it happens again, yeah, it's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take that.
it can't be hit back.
Well, that's my turn. You're up.
I thought it could be.
Barbarian.
I would like to build rage. I am simmering a little bit. God damn it! I drew gambling again.
You're in? Question mark?
Yeah, I guess I'm in, but I'm playing from the gladiator. I'm playing this stuff from the gladiator pit at least. So it's a gambling round. My money's coming from the inn.
Alright, yeah.
I guess I'm solving my gambling problem one way or another, either by losing or by winning.
I'll be right back. My kobolds have gotten loose again. No, I put the gun back in the coat. I put the wrong button. Give me that.
There you go. Yeah.
Tercy?
We're gambling.
I mean, play the star when you are about to lose gold. Use those for the ending rather than your own stash.
There you go. And I'll just drag around. Drappa.
Game, that's stupid, hun.
Take control. The player who was previously in control gets mocked. No!
You can't even spell inebriation.
It's not that I'm drunk. I'm just stupid. Okay. No, that stays on me because I can shake it off if I want to later.
Right, you shake it off, yeah.
But I have 3. I don't think I ever want to shake this off for fear of chasers. So we'll go
But
on.
you lose an alcohol card.
Moira.
Oh. It's a good get out of jail free card, just in case.
Later on. Moira, would you like to do anything?
No.
Kronos.
I will pass.
Witch King
Witch
is
King's
passing,
out.
or is out, so in that case then, Tercy.
Tercy, are you taking control of a round of gambling or passing?
I heard something in the background, so you might want to give him a moment.
Yeah.
I thought I heard like, something all in the background?
Sounded like some sort of silverware?
I was about to say, turn off the dish. So yeah, let's give him a mo.
Oh no, that might have been me actually.
Okay.
I was the plate haver.
Oh, okay. D3?
The kobolds are just running amok with your dishes.
You know,
I
this
need to-
reminds me of the story. Remember the time the kobolds got loosed in the basement?
They're pilfering all my potions and stealing all my supplies.
I mean, that is one of the cards from Warthorn's stories, and I'm pretty sure that is the same art, too. In the Witch Kings.
Oh my god, it was the
Probably.
Lich Kings. It was the Lich King's kobolds that did it.
No, but I
References
think
that the Lich King has to Warthorn.
I don't know. One of my favorite Lich King cards is the look over there at Zot and Pookie, because
Oh yes.
Zot has the look over there at the Lich King card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic flavor, all things around.
I do love that, like on the Lich King's like main sort of box profile, he looks super serious, and you know he's kind of a grumpy guy, and he's got a boss thing and everything. And then every single one of his cards is just him being a comedic idiot, like as you say, a Saturday morning cartoon
I mean,
villain.
to be fair, we can look at him on his boss fight cards while waiting for D3, and he looks a little bit more intimidating.
Also, they don't have it in here, but Greppa's boss fight cards have her in like a punk rock outfit, and her loot is shaped like a coffin.
Plain dead. I love
Like
it.
that.
Oh yeah, no comedy hand jokes here, all actual proper stuff.
I do love how every boss has a first rule of villainy card, and they always do the same thing, but they always say something different.
Have the biggest spell book.
Like Greppa's is first rule of villainy, shred, and it's just her absolutely shredding it as she power slides across the table.
What was the big dogs?
Yeah, the scariest spell book isn't the biggest one. It's the one that's full of glyphs of warding.
Oh my god, not the glyph of warding fireball trap.
To the JoJo meme of gun coming out of paper. You good, D3?
D3's alive.
No, you don't understand. They had been
Nah,
filling
they're
that
just
book.
glitch.
They had been filling that
D3,
book
all
for
good?
years.
Running to verbal
Attack.
transformation.
They blew up a city.
D3
Alright,
is
Cormac,
That
D3's
spell book
asleep.
has enough magical potential.
Don't worry, I got this. It's a winning
believe you.
hand, y'all.
Oh shit.
Greppa.
You want a winning hand? I guess I can let you have this one.
Passing, so Moria.
Ah, I have to pass.
Kronos.
Tercy.
I
Oh,
have
yours.
solved my money problems.
6, 1L.
Good job.
Hey, you want to search for that? Hey, Kronos, you want to search for that tip the wench card again?
You know, just for that, take the drink.
I will gladly take the drink from you.
Elven wine with
Oh,
the
boy.
chaser of Orchestra. You know, this kind of sucks. Like, a lot. You call that a drink, though? I'm going to ignore this.
Anyone stopping that?
Nothing I can do.
Going once. Going twice.
Nope.
Sold.
That is a hell of a drink to ignore.
Yeah, imagine if I did shake it off and I got another chaser onto that. In a vacuum, that would suck. But I don't think it's a drink, therefore it's not real.
Did you order a drink, Cormac?
I did for Dreppa as Spike.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Alright, Greppa, it's your turn.
Turn, yay.